Flip-hand phones, Babylons can't crack the code.
What do YouTube? B. Kelly back again with another banger. And in today's video, y'all, I am going to be talking about what happened to the past 10 John Mackey Award winners. And if you do not know what that award is, it is given to the most outstanding tight end in college football. Before I move on, remember to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, as we are on the road to 10K. Now, let's get into it. In 2011, the Mackey Award winner was tight end from Clemson, Dwayne Allen. Now in the 2011 college football season, as a junior, he played in 14 games, had 50 receptions for 598 yards, averaging 12 yards per reception, and 8 total touchdowns through the air. He would declare his name for the 2012 NFL Draft after this season, where he was taken in the 3rd round by the Indianapolis Colts, ultimately finishing his college career at Clemson with 1,079 receiving yards and 12 total touchdowns through the air in his career. Dwayne Allen would spend a total of 7 seasons in the NFL, 5 seasons with the Indianapolis Colts, and 2 seasons with the Patriots. In his career, he had 139 total receptions for 1,564 yards, averaging 11 yards per reception, and 20 total touchdowns through the air with a catch percentage of 62%. Now, he was a starter most of the time while he was in Indianapolis, and he did start a fair amount of games while he was in New England, and he was a Super Bowl champion during his career as well. After the 2018 NFL season with New England, he would sign with the Dolphins going into 2019, but he would end up getting injured and would be released after getting injured, and he has not played in the NFL since. In 2012, the winner was tight end from Notre Dame, Tyler Eifert. Now in the 2012 season, in 13 games played, he had 50 receptions for 685 yards, averaging 14 yards per reception, and 4 total touchdowns through the air. After this season, he was drafted by the Cincinnati Bengals in the 1st round, 21st overall pick of the 2013 NFL Draft. Tyler Eifert has played a total of 8 seasons in the NFL, 7 with Cincinnati, and 1 this past 2020 season with Jacksonville. In his career, he has a total of 221 receptions for 2,501 yards, 11 yards per reception, and 26 total touchdowns through the air in his career, while having a good catch percentage of 67%. And he has made 1 Pro Bowl in 2015. In 2013, the Mackey Award winner was tight end from Washington, Austin Safarian Jenkins, and in the 2013 season as a junior in 12 games played, he had 36 receptions for 450 yards, averaging 12.5 yards per reception, and 8 total touchdowns through the air. He would declare his name for the 2014 draft after this season, where he was taken in the 2nd round by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He would play in the NFL for a total of 6 seasons with 3 different teams: Tampa Bay, the Jets, and Jacksonville. In his career, he had 116 receptions for 1,160 yards, averaging 10 yards per reception, and 11 total touchdowns through the air on a catch percentage of 61%. He had his fair share of ups and downs on the field and off the field. On the field, he faced some nagging injury issues throughout his career, and off the field, he had some issues such as getting released by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers during the 2016 season after getting pulled over for a DUI, and being suspended the first 2 games of the 2017 season due to violating the NFL's substance abuse policy. In the 2014 season, the Mackey Award winner was tight end from Florida State, Nick O'Leary. Now in the 2014 season with the Seminoles, he played in 13 games, had 48 receptions for 618 yards, averaging 13 yards per reception, and 6 total touchdowns through the air. That would be his final season at Florida State, marking off a very good career where he won a national championship in 2013 and had a career of 1,591 receiving yards, averaging 14 yards per reception, and 17 total touchdowns through the air. In the 2015 NFL Draft, he was taken in the 6th round by the Buffalo Bills. O'Leary has played in the NFL for a total of 5 seasons with 3 different teams: the Bills, Dolphins, and Jacksonville. He has primarily been a backup in his career, but he's been very serviceable as well. In his career, he has 53 receptions for 668 yards, 4 touchdowns with a catch percentage of 69%. He was supposed to play with the Raiders in 2020, but unfortunately, he had to get a heart procedure on his heart, and he has not played football since. For the 2015 season, the Mackey Award winner was tight end from Arkansas, Hunter Henry. In this season, as a junior, he played in 13 games, had 51 receptions for 739 yards, averaging 14.5 yards per reception, and 3 total touchdowns through the air. He would declare his name for the 2016 NFL Draft, where he was taken by the San Diego Chargers in the 2nd round. Hunter Henry has played in the NFL for a total of 5 seasons. He's really played in 4 of the 5 seasons, as in 2018 he missed the entire season due to a torn ACL. He's played all of his career with the San Diego Chargers so far, but will be playing for the Patriots in 2021. His career stats are 196 receptions for 2,322 yards, averaging 12 yards per reception, 21 touchdowns through the air, and 69% of his balls thrown his way are caught. For the 2016 college football season, the Mackey Award winner came from Michigan by the name of Jake Butt. In this season, he played in 12 games, where he had 46 receptions for 546 yards and 4 total touchdowns through the air. In the 2017 NFL Draft, he was taken in the 5th round by the Denver Broncos. Jake Butt's NFL career has not gone his way. He came in going into the NFL with a torn ACL, as in his last game ever with Michigan, he tore his ACL in the bowl game, so he missed his entire rookie season recovering from his torn ACL. In the 2018 season, he was only able to play in 3 games, where he started in those 3 games. He had 8 receptions for 85 yards and 0 touchdowns, but unfortunately, yet again, he would end up tearing his ACL, which would make him miss the 2019 season. In 2020, he started in 1 of the 5 games he played in, and he had 2 receptions for 5 yards. He is currently with the Chicago Bears for 2021. In 2017, the Mackey Award winner was from OU by the name of Mark Andrews. In 2017, he had a monster season where in 14 games played for the Sooners, he had 62 receptions for 958 yards, averaging 15.5 yards per reception, and 8 total touchdowns through the air. He would declare his name for the 2018 NFL Draft, where he was taken in the 3rd round by the Baltimore Ravens. Mark Andrews has played in the NFL for 3 total seasons, all with the Baltimore Ravens, and he's had a very good career so far, with 156 career receptions for 2,105 yards, with an average of yards per reception of 13.5, 20 touchdowns through the air, and a catch percentage of 66.1%. He's also made a Pro Bowl in the 2nd year of his NFL career. In the 2018 season, TJ Hawkinson from Iowa won the Mackey Award, as in this season he had 49 receptions for 760 yards, 15.5 yards per reception, and 6 total touchdowns through the air. He would declare his name for the 2019 NFL Draft, where he was a top 10 pick, selected with the 8th overall pick in that draft by the Detroit Lions. Hawkinson has played in the NFL for 2 seasons so far with the Detroit Lions, and in his career so far he has 99 receptions for 1,090 yards, 11 yards per reception, and 8 touchdowns through the air with a catch percentage of 62%. He's coming off a big 2020 where he made a Pro Bowl, and he had 723 yards of receiving and 6 total touchdowns through the air. In the 2019 season, Harrison Bryant from Florida Atlantic was the Mackey Award winner, as in this season he played in 13 games, had 65 receptions for 1,004 yards, averaging 15 yards per reception, and 7 total touchdowns through the air. In the 2020 NFL Draft, he was taken in the 4th round by the Cleveland Browns. In his rookie season with the Browns in 2020, he played in 15 games where he had 24 receptions for 238 yards, averaging 10 yards per reception, and 3 total touchdowns through the air. The final guy we're going to be talking about in today's video from 2020 is Mackey Award winner Kyle Pitts from Florida. Now, he had a monster career at Florida where he had over 1,490 yards of receiving and 18 total touchdowns through the air. But in 2020, as a junior in 8 games played in a shortened season, He had 43 receptions for 770 yards, averaging 18 yards per reception and 12 total touchdowns through the air. Without a doubt, this guy was one of the best receiving targets in all of college football that season. He would declare his name early for the 2021 NFL Draft, where he was a top pick with the 4th overall selection in the first round by the Atlanta Falcons. Well, guys, if you guys have made it this far in the video, remember to smash that like button, turn on them post notifications, and subscribe for more videos. B. Kelly, out.